Welcome to the second of a three-part series of how we raised our baby chickens and our baby ducks. Here are some photos of the frame being built. I didn't get a ton of footage. In fact, I didn't get any footage of me actually building this coop because I was in such a time crunch to get this done because the chickens were outgrowing their small brooder boxes every day. So in this video, you will see us painting the coop, and then you will see some updates along the way. And then hopefully at the end of this video, I can give you guys a little feedback of what we did, how we did it, and what we would have done differently. Alright guys, we have started painting the chicken coop. Just to seal it off, and then at the end we have to put a brace on the roof, which is going to be here, and that's pretty much it. We're on our first coat. I think it's probably about 9:30, 9 o'clock or so, and then we do our second coat in 6 hours, and hopefully set it up by the end of the night, and then have the chickens in here by Saturday. Today's Thursday, so we still got another day of work making sure it's all good and cured.
Don't you go on the other side of Daddy's board over there and see if that needs some love?
We can't see any brown, okay?
Ah, you guys did good on the edges.
I knew it. I knew it. Alright guys, we got the chicken coop done, and I'm going to show you a walkthrough and let you see what we've done so far. There's a little I'll have to do once we actually move this, but this is temporary, so we have access to our lighting source there. Come over here and I'll show you. We're going to put a corner here all the way down on the back, just kind of to help with the seal. We don't necessarily need to, but I don't like the way that it looks, and it's going to help seal it better. We have some creases here in the doorway that I don't know exactly what we're going to do if we're going to leave that. We could potentially put a 2x4 on the back to stop it from falling back. We have our hinges, just dollar hinges. They weren't $1. I think they're like $2 at Walmart. AJ, get over here. Come. We have our ramp for the ducks. This is the chicken / duck brooder for the time being. Go ahead. Go. But it's going to eventually be just ducks. a system here for us to be able to lift this door, and we have different notches for different sizes. So once we get in, we can move it up, and then I still have to cut it a little bit, but there's one more notch that's going to be right here for us to be able to clean it out. And then if you come over here, I'll show you the inside. We don't know exactly how we're going to do it yet, but we're going to have the ducks and the chickens in here. We have a thermometer over here to tell us the temperature. Currently we're at, oh boy, 110 degrees. So we need to figure out a way to do airflow in here. We sealed it with some deck paint to help preserve the plywood a little bit better, and we just used, as you can see, regular non-pressure treated 2x4s. Temporarily, I just put a few screws in by each stud, and then I connected the boards together, and then once we move it, I will better brace everything, and that's pretty much it. We're thinking about putting metal roof on the top so we can do water harvesting, and we're going to be up on this hill right over here with our chickens and ducks towards the top, and it'll be a lot easier for us to be able to have water harvesting there instead of having the hose go up there.
And then this will be able to be disassembled to bring up.
Yeah. And that's it.
Boom shakalaka.
I don't know if you can see me or not, but we are about to release the ducks. And we have a few chickens in here too. Oh, why are you throwing up, bro? Water. Water. This is your new home for a few weeks. Oh, no, you don't want any? Okay. Water. You guys can open the door there. Water. Water.
Yeah, they can't pass this.
Water.
They just let it go down. They're not going to jump out. They're
Water.
tiny babies.
Update on the birds. They're happy now that the door's open and they got some fresh water. I got home and the temperature was above 115, probably 120. I cannot find out how we're going to do. It's cold in the morning and it's hot, and well, it's not hot, but it's warm in the afternoon. It's in the 60s right now, almost 70 degrees. But if we don't leave the heat lamps on, then we feel like they're gonna freeze. But we got ducks that are sweating, which is not, I didn't even know ducks could sweat. But they're all being playful right now. And come on, let's tag it. Come here. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys an update because we got coccidiosis. We had to split the chicken coop into two sides with chicken wire. Stay, AJ. No. We had to split it into two sides. That way the chickens can get their medication and their water when the ducks are not taking it, because the ducks alone drink a ton of water. So this is the current setup. It's 80 degrees in here right now. Oh, Mallory sees it.
She's like, oh, you got me. Oh, look at Diego. Oh. She can't get down. I don't know why she gets up. Oh, she's loving that. She slurped that up like a worm. Mallory don't play.
You gotta save some, dude.
Nope, she don't play. Should it be that long? What if it gets stuck in their throat?
I don't know.
I guess they eat long grass. She's gonna eat it all up.
She needs to go in that.
You just need to scatter it so they can.
Yeah, there's big pieces on. Alright, guys, just cleaned out their chicken coop or brooding box. This is temporary. I just want to see what they do. I know what they're going to do. They're going to spill the water over. And I don't think the chickens have figured out where the water is yet. Oh! As I speak their name. The ducks have. Hopefully this does better than what we were doing before, because this whole thing was mush this morning and I just cleaned it out 2 days ago. Over here I took a galvanized steel trough and I screwed it onto this 5-gallon bucket that we had from gardening last year. And I put 2-inch holes with a hole saw, 4 holes around the out layer, and it's just gravity fed, so it will come down on its own. So the steel trough I paid $10 for, and then this we bought before, we already had on the property, so $10 feeder. So it's definitely going to be beneficial because they are eating a ton.
I've never seen these yet.
Keeps letting me.
The big ones don't care. It's the smaller ones that are skittish.
This is the first one that sat here and let me pet it.
No water on the ground still, huh?
No. Oh, bless you. You're puffing up.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, share with your friends. A few things that I just wanted to go over. One was the whole brooder setup that we had. It worked for us. It was probably around 60 degrees on average, and then it might have gotten to the 50s during the nighttime. with the sun beating down on the brooder box, we were having problems when we were leaving for work because nobody was here to turn off that lamp. It was too hot. So what we did is we took a timer, we set the timer up, and around 10 o'clock when the sun was at its peak, kind of about where it is right now, the lamp would go off, and then around 6 o'clock at night, the lamp would come back on when it got dark and it started to cool down. That worked for us. I think next time we're going to actually use a brooder plate instead. And the only other thing I would have suggested on this build was to put a window in, which eventually we will put a window in this coop. We kept the water and feed in the coop. For them starting off, that was a good idea because you want to make sure that they always have access to water. But going forward at about 10 weeks, we took the water out. We were just cleaning the coop out way too much. These ducks behind me are just super messy. They bathe in it, and they'll just get it everywhere. So there were some days that we were cleaning that brooder out every other day. And then when we got them into the big coop, which you'll see in the next video, it was a little bit different. We were cleaning it out about once a week. Now we're out about once a month that we're cleaning it out. We're going to explore some options. I told you a little bit about that. So we took the water out. Currently our water and feed are out of the coop, and they have access to that in the morning time, and as soon as that door opens, they're at it. They're going through. The next video we will have the pen set up. We will have how we built it, how we got the new coop that they're in put together, and a little bit of us clearing out the brush and a before and after view of the whole setup that we have currently. Just gonna steal it and drop it.